Hello everyone, Dr. Arvind Nandikishore here. Welcome back to Finance with AB. In fact, welcome to our IPO series, which we had to pause for certain reasons for a while. But from now on, we'll be resuming with every IPO that comes and hits the primary markets. So the first one to come up as we resume our IPO journey is VIKRAN Engineering Limited IPO. So no time to waste, precious it is. So let's quickly jump into the details. So VIKRAN Engineering Limited IPO incorporated in 2008, the company is basically involved in engineering, procurement, and construction of what? Let's see. Now, headquarters in Thane, Maharashtra, operates across 17 Indian cities, so it has pan-Indian presence. And these are what they are specializing in power transmission, basically, water infrastructure, and railway electrification. So this is what this engineering company is involved in. And if we go and check their website, which we have here, right? So VIKRAN Engineering Limited, the services include power transmission, distribution, solar power. They are also expanding into solar power, and railway and metro electrification, right? So if you expect metros are going to be more and more involved in multiple cities across India, there could be possibilities for this company as well. Now in water segment, also water treatment as well as other segments. Now this is what the company has: 17 plus states presence, 44 already completed projects, 34 ongoing projects which are obviously underway. Now some of them are in Gwalior, in Vijayawada, and so on and so forth, right? So businesses building from seed to scale, so from zero to completing the project. So this is kind of a turnkey solutions. So a kind of, you have a one-stop shop for your engineering purpose here, right? So these are some of their key highlights and some of their clients as well, so that we will continue to discuss in our presentation. Now moving on, some of the key aspects of the company are: they have a diversified portfolio across energy and water infrastructure. They have turnkey solutions. So what is turnkey solutions? Basically, they design, they supply, they install, they test, and they commission everything, commission their projects. So right from, as I said, right from zero to completing the project, it is just a one-stop shop for your engineering solutions, engineering problems. Now their clients include both government and public sector clients. They have expansion in solar energy sector, which are currently underway. Now they have already completed almost 44 to 45 projects across 14 states, and ongoing projects are, as we already saw, around 34 across 16 different states. So that's about the company and some of their clients. Some of them you may already know: the Jal Jeevan Mission from the government, including the NTPC, Thermal Power Corporation, Power Grid, East Central Railway, and Assam Power Distribution Company, and so on and so forth. Only some of their clients. Going to the financials of the company, the top line and bottom line, how has the company been performing over the past years? So over past financial year 23, 24, 25, the top line, or basically the revenue, has been growing. Yes, there is a steady growth in revenue from 529 crore to 922 crore over the past 3 financial years. And the bottom line, the profit after tax, has grown from 43 to 78. So kind of a linear increase in terms of profit as well as revenue. So the company is a profit making company over the past 3 years. Now some of the key matrices of the company: the market cap is around 2501 crore, so this comes under the small scale segment. The return on equity is 16.6%, return on capital employed 23.3, good numbers. Return on net worth is also 16.6, good enough. EBITDA margin 17.5, that is also fair enough. The PE ratio of 32.1, and price to book value of around 3.8, and that I believe is not overpriced, right? Now the revenue comparison, comparing the revenue with its peers over the past financial year. So VIKRAN Engineering, as we already saw, this is a small scale company, small cap company of market cap less than 5,000 crore. So its revenue is also in that range of around 922 crore over the last financial year, compared to Techno Electric and Engineering Limited, Bajaj Projects Limited, and Transrail Lighting Limited. Okay, so these are some of the big names in the sector. So comparing to them, the revenue has been lesser, but let's see, ongoing 34 projects and going into metro as well as rail projects. Let's see how it turns out. Now, moving on, the issue consists of 772 crore worth rupees to be raised from the IPO, out of which the fresh issue consists of around 721 crore and offer for sale of around 51 crore. Right. Objects of the issue basically for working capital requirement for expenses for the working capital and other requirements, almost 231 crore, and the rest 541 crore out of the 772 is for general corporate purposes as stated by the company in their red herring prospectus. Now, pros and cons of the company. So it has diversified order book across different business verticals, as we already saw: power, solar, power transmission, solar, water, railways, right? Pan India presence, financial growth, positive financial growth over the past 3 financial years, and established relationship with government as well as public sector clients, so on and so forth. Some of the cons, some of the negativities: high dependence on government contracts subject to policy and budgetary changes. As and when the government changes, as and when the policy makers change their decisions, these companies could be affected. Potential delays in project execution can also lead to their profits being reduced over a period of time. Those are possible cons, right? So the IPO opens on 26th of August, the next week, and closes on 29th of August. A lot size of 148, price band of around 97 rupees per share. So that is the cutoff price. Issue size is of 772 crore. There is 7 crore 95 lakh 87,000 shares available for the IPO and listing on 3rd of September. Right. So the company financials numbers look good, and into the sector of probably giants, this is a small scale company. Again, that is left to be seen how it performs in the secondary market. So am I applying? Possibly yes. Looking at the numbers, I don't feel any reason I should not be applying. And currently, as of the date of shooting of this video, the issue is trading at a premium of around 21% in the gray market. So again, possible listing gains depending on market situations also. So if you like this video, please don't forget to share it to your friends and click the like button instantly. So thanks for watching. Till we meet again in the next video. Take care, Jai Hind, and goodbye.